that we need to address today. And
Thank you very much for having me here. Can I stand? I'd just like to say thank you very much for having me here today. It's an honor to be launching The Bad Touch by Payal, Shah, and of course with Brinda. I have to say it's a very hard-hitting, difficult subject, but a very important subject, child sexual abuse. And as a mother of two little boys who are just 2.5 and 4.5, to be honest, I found it very difficult to read, and frankly, I was uncomfortable. I found Harish's story very heartbreaking, and honestly, I was moved to tears. But by the time I got to the end of it, I realized that it was actually a story that was so inspirational. And as Payal says, it's all about how, yes, it's absolutely the most tragic, devastating thing, but how these thrivers have actually turned it around and made their lives so positive and are now inspirations for any God forbid victims who are out there. So I think that's a very strong message, and I think also of course eradicating child sex abuse is something that all of us want. And as a mother, I mean, there's nothing you want more than protecting your kids and yourself and your families and all kids everywhere. And
Having gone through this book, as Tara says, we were all extremely moved. I also have two daughters, unlike Tara's little kids, they are now 23 and 20. So you can imagine how many years I've been worried about them. Every time they're out, every time, they go out, whether they will go out with the... So I said that if I'm good with words, why can't I add value to society? And probably write on a topic which society really needs to know about. So when I decided to write on CSA, I shared the idea with some people, I shared the idea with a few friends, and the reaction I got is, okay, if you want to write something which is value to society, why on child sex abuse? It's a very difficult topic. Maybe you won't find a publisher, maybe nobody will even read your book, but why CSA? Why can't
I mean, see all these stories, it's scary because as you say in your book, it's not just in places where you think it's far away from you, it could be anywhere. I personally, I think that we live in a time where technology has changed our lives in a huge way. And I know it's still a minority of people that are probably exposed to the kind of technology all of us are. But I think information and, as Payal said in 2006, when she Googled this, there wasn't much. Now, coming here, I think I must have had about more than 100 tweets about this event and about, so I think there is a change that is happening very gradually. And I think, frankly, like anything, I think it's a grassroots macro issue that needs to be dealt there. I don't think changes will happen overnight, but I think if you have sex awareness programs in school at a young age, you're teaching the children, you're teaching the teachers, you're teaching your help at home, you're teaching the children who live in the slum next door. I think, frankly, it might sound very simplistic, but I think it should be a nationwide, it should be part of curriculum,